time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose this.
Hi there, everybody. It's time for some football. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. Ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Sanders on a shotgun handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They pitch it out to him here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action, Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
The career is more at stake when you prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. That's taken in by Henry. And he's brought down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cowboys scoop it up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. 1st down, here's Dak. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. The catch is made near the edge. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May now on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So that brings us to the end of 1. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Prescott out of his end zone. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
46.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that.
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And they get to him just in time. Another step or two, and that fake would have moved the chains. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Kill.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A give on third to Gibson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
May now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Gibson. That's good room at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down throw for May. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Patriots. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
May looking to throw. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May off the play fake. He finds Diggs right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Patriots first down.
To the air on first down, May. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked off by Lee Cooker.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Morning! Hey, kill!
They'll start the drive with blue. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
You could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
That penalty accepted. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's May on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. From the 44 here on second down. He loses the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. He's got room to roam here. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
They've got first down from the 31.
They were going to
First down, here's Dak. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. There's a 50-yard look from the right half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. May on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Patriots first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And they continue to trail by 8.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Lofts it deep right side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Patriots intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the...
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's going to go. It's a big 6.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down. Get some quality yardage on that play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
and those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's May again. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit. Looks like the Cowboys got it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
3rd and long, Prescott. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. On the move, headed right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Deron Bland.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing is May. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guy.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Pass caught. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Play action now for Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Running for the marker with Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's May to the air. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Throwing again, Prescott. Gets it to him on the screen. Juke the defender. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now May on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Give to Williams from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
From the 27. They connect on the deep shot. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
On first down, it's Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
The gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Kill. Under.
They send a man in motion.
There we go. Kill.
A third down run with Blue. And he has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Score, Cowboys 37, Patriots 22. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one.